Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today. Aye, snap out of it. Galactus will be fine-ish, even after being nerfed. Okay, we'll talk about the nerfs and buffs in a second. But hey, this Marvel Snap June patch update is huge! We finally get Conquest Mode, where you get to play battle mode style games to climb through ranks of increasing difficulty for medals that let you unlock rewards. Okay, for this, you're gonna have to dedicate a solid chunk of your time. I played one match on Proving Grounds tier. It took me 20 minutes. It's a sweat fest, alright? And you're probably gonna have to set aside a couple of hours if you want to attempt the higher ranks. Now, they've also added a Mystery Series 3 section to the token shop. This is where you can buy a Mystery Series 3 card for 1,000 tokens. We're also gonna get weekend missions for us to get more credits, gold, and tokens. And then there's the series drops. Okay, Snow Guard and Stegron drop to Series 4. Snow Guard, still not worth it. Stegron, sure, has its uses, but I'd save the 3,000 tokens. Shanna drops to Series 3 as well. Okay, time for what you came here for, the buffs and the nerfs. Maria Hill, she was buffed, she maintains a stat line, but now on reveal she adds a random 1 or 2 cost card to your hand. Previously she only added a random 1 cost card. I mean, thematically it parallels her fellow Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Coulson, and it'll widen your chances to spawn a good 2 cost card, right? Which can then be discounted when you synergize with Quinjet. But still, that's a fair bit of RNG to rely on. Dazzler, she's definitely a buff. She's now 3 cost, 2 power with the ongoing ability plus 2 power for each location that's full on your side. I like this. Previously, Dazzler needed all lanes to be filled to get plus 6, which could be tough to pull off, right? And certain locations would screw you. Now, you still get some bonuses for filling up each lane, so she's potentially a 3-8, which is a very good stat line, and even at 3-6, she's decent. And now that she's a 3 cost, she fits in very nicely in Surfer decks, synergizing very well with a lane filler like Brood. She also synergizes with the Patriot Ultron Shell, which fills lanes rather nicely. And yes, now if she's alone in Space Throne, it also counts as filling the lane. Okay, time for the big one, and I mean, we all saw this coming, right? Even in my totally unscientific observation of decks I was going up against, it really did feel like a lot of games were against Galactus decks, and it kind of became not fun to play. Look, I thought this was a funny line though by the devs, and many players don't even enjoy beating him. Okay, I thoroughly enjoy beating Galactus decks. I don't know what y'all talking about. Okay, here's the new Galactus. He's now 6 energy, 7 power. On reveal, if you're winning this location, and this is your only card here, destroy all locations. Yes, he did get a power buff, but now they added another condition to his ability proccing, so not only does he have to be the only card in the lane, he has to be winning the lane for him to go
kneel before Galactus.
By the way, his 7 power counts in this calculation. So essentially, if you see the Heralds of Galactus and you have a lane with 7 or less power, and you know you can't beat that, just retreat. Look, this change just adds one more option to counter Galactus: raw power. Wave into Galactus isn't going to work quite as well anymore, because if it's telegraphed, your opponent can just play that big card in the lane that you left empty. Unless you left 2 lanes empty, then it's a coin flip. Now he works much better as a turn 6 surprise play after you weaken a lane with the Goblins, or toss over a Hood or Void with Viper and then Ghost Spider the Viper. What? Yeah, I tried that. It worked. Once. So yeah, you just have to work a little harder to get your Galactus play off. It's definitely not a case of RIP Galactus like